I think it is. Okay. Right. So round one is done and dusted. Did quite well in the car. Did really well in the car. We had a very, very good qualifying. Did a 123.6 around Hampton, which is my personal best. Previous best was a 126.7, and that was, I think that was late last season. Yeah, final round last season. So car's not doing too bad. We didn't do overly great lap times during the race, so it is what it is. I just need to get better, plain and simple. We ended up finishing first race. We finished 18th out of 46 cars on the grid, and that's 18th out of 92 in total. Second race, it was 20th out of 46 on the grid, and that much out of 92 total, which also puts us first for the 1.6 class. Beautiful. Yeah, so far so good. Round two's not too far away, 2 months away. The car's in relatively good condition. We don't need to do too much of anything with it. Obviously we'll go through, make sure everything's really, really good, and go from there. In the meantime, we'll just have a little bit of a chat about all the fluids. Brady, go away. Sorry, dog. That we run in the vehicle, because we are getting asked that a little bit. So, brake fluid. The stuff. That is the stuff that we use. Paget fluid. 330 degree dry boiling point, so it is a really, really nice fluid. A little bit on the expensive side. We get it through 0800 Race Brakes, who are fantastic for giving us a fairly decent price on the stuff. So go and see the team over Race Brakes and they will hook you up. We still have to bleed the brakes between races. We have a problem where, and it must be my driving style, that's all I can put it down to. I don't know, I'm still learning the car, I'm still learning how to drive quickly. So I just need to learn how to keep everything cool, and at the moment this stuff is really, really good for not boiling while in the race. I've still got to change it, do a small bleed in between rounds, in between races, but it's certainly not losing its biscuit over it, so it's quite good. Yeah. Pads, I don't have the box here, I'm afraid, but it is we run an endless pad up front. I think it's the 22 endless pad. Fantastic pad, really, really strong. Bites nice and hard. The only downside with the pad is that, excuse me, there is quite the downside to it being such a good pad is it does produce a wee bit of heat. So it's just about me managing that issue. Other than that, fantastic pad. It lasts us over a season. Up front, we run the Mintex pads in the rear. We don't need to run quite as heavy a grade of pad in the rear, so we run those. Again, with that combination, we can do an entire season. We don't have to change the pads. We probably have to change the rotors once during the season and once at the end of the season. Other than that, that's our braking system, and it seems to hold up and it seems to work really nicely. Obviously it's a Honda Civic. Honda's a well-run, fantastic vehicle, but they do tend to chew through front CVs, and particularly the outer CVs. We try and combat that by running a Motul product, Tech Grease 300. Is that right? Yes, Tech Grease 300. We run this stuff here basically, and I change I renew it every 2 rounds. So I'll take the CVs out, clean them out, pump in some more of this stuff, and we're good to go. We don't tend to destroy CVs, as much as we were in the old DA6 Integra. And this tends to, it doesn't break down as much as some of the other CV greases on the market. I have tried a couple of them, but I've found so far this is not too bad. So that's what we're using for the CVs. Gearbox oil, we do that only once a season. So at the very start of this, just before the season starts, we do a complete flush of every system, gearbox included, and we run again a Motul product. I don't know if you can see that all that well. There we go. Works well. We don't have a problem. The gears tend to stay nice. They don't crunch through the gears. It may be me looking after the gearbox a wee bit. I hope so. I don't want to have to buy any gearboxes all the time. But yeah, it seems to be an alright fluid and lasts us, so we only do that once a season. Engine fluid, engine oil rather, is Guinness Motul product. I change that every 2 rounds. The reason I do that is because basically no matter what I've been using, it breaks down, no matter what. And when you're tearing around the track and you suddenly hear your engine making a wee bit of a metallic noise, you get quite worried and then start wondering if a piston's going to go flying through the bonnet at several thousand RPM. So, this stuff here is where it's at. Awesome product. Last 2 rounds, not a problem, then I do an oil change. I could stretch it to 3, but to be fair, after 2, she does start to break down, as good as the product is. We're not allowed on oil coolers, otherwise I would. But yeah, no, it's a great product, and so I use it, plain and simple. Other than that, we run, what sort of wheels have I got in here? We've got the Dunlop Dereza 2s. Realistically speaking, we'll chew through about 6 tyres in a season. That's with a little bit of a rotation going on. The wheels are a Raise Engineering TE37, I think they are. They're light, let's put it that way. Really, really light. I don't know if they actually make too much of any difference. I haven't noticed any difference myself, but they are kind of cool. Got a new sponsor for the whole season this year, which I can't remember, so give me a second. Vigo Car Loans, there we go. So they've come to the party, they're helping out the 2K Cup with the sponsorship deal, so I haven't got it on the, you can see the edge of it here, but yeah, all of us will be chucking these stickers on the window screen, and they're a great sponsor to have on board for the 2K Cup. There are others, Dunlop's a major sponsor for the 2K Cup, and there are others, I'm sorry, I just can't remember who they are at the moment. Other than that, yeah, that's just a short clip today. And I'll see everyone on the once I've done another one. Cheers, have a good one, bye. Yeah, that one.